The Nissan X-Trail has been a really well packaged, really popular medium-sized SUV for over 2 decades, consistent top 10 seller in New Zealand actually, but what you probably wouldn't have said about it was that it was high-tech. That is about to change with this, the 4th generation X-Trail e-Power e-4orce, spelt with a 4. That's quite a mouthful. What's it all about? E-Power is Nissan's hybrid powertrain technology. Now, it's not a hybrid as you might know it. There's a 1.5 litre turbo petrol variable compression engine under the bonnet, which is quite high-tech in itself, but it does not drive the wheels. Instead, it generates electricity. It feeds that to a battery, which then supplies power to electric motors via an inverter. So the idea is you get an EV driving experience, but you don't actually plug it in to charge the battery. So that's one key part of the powertrain. The other key part is the e-4orce four-wheel drive system, which is going to be standard on all New Zealand spec Nissan X-Trail e-Powers. It's got dual electric motors, one at the front and one at the back. And the idea is because it's an electric four-wheel drive system, it actually reacts much faster than a conventional mechanical all-wheel drive system. There's no delay. You've got all the torque vectoring biz. It can apportion power side to side, front to rear. It's really quick. And actually the whole driving experience today has been really seamless. It's really impressive. It does drive like an EV. The battery will only do about 2 or 3 Ks of pure electric driving just left by itself, so the petrol engine is running most of the time, but the thing is it's very quiet, so you really don't realise it a lot of the time. The other really impressive thing about this car is the cabin. As you can see, it's got a really premium feel. The materials are really nice. It's got all the virtual digital displays, good infotainment system, but just enough physical controls that feel good. It's got this nice stubby e-shifter, and of course you've got manual controls to activate the full EV mode and an e-pedal driving mode, which gives you a lot of regen, so you can basically drive without touching the brake. When you lift off, you get a whole lot of regen that slows the car, which is another way in which this replicates an EV driving experience, just like a Leaf. You can drive on the throttle in town, just on and off, not worry about the brake. Now, the new X-Trail isn't completely about things starting with a small e. Later this year, we're going to get a conventionally powered version with a 2.5 litre engine. That's going to be 2 or 4-wheel drive. It's going to be 5 or 7 seats, and that's going to be priced from $48,000 to $60,000. The e-Power e-4orce comes early in 2023. That's going to be priced from 63 to 67 grand. It's only going to be 4-wheel drive, and it's only going to be 5 seats. It's going to be very high spec. It's a lot of money, but it's a lot of tech.